It was me.
Hina, is it true? Did you really kill Sakura?
You should have been the one to die!
Alright, I will better check the Monokuma spot before anything else, okay? The victim was Sakura Ogami's. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. Oh, it's really afternoon. The body was discovered in the Rex room on the 3rd floor of the school, okay? There is the evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted, okay? That's good. However, it seems that at some points the victim suffered from violent warming blood. Oh god. Yeah, it's true that she has been poisoned. I already know in the first place. Because look at her blood, like she warmed blood or something like that. She has been poisoned, okay? Alright, this is it? God damn it, I thought it has more than that. I think this time might be a challenge. Why do you say that? Why you say that? Why is that?
So...
The only way is into the Rex room the door we had just came through. Which means the killer would have to escape somehow after banging the door. Barring the door. Okay, so you say that someone has escaped or something. Maybe check out the roof. You can't escape from the roof, right? I mean, the ceiling, there's like zero escape, right? Zero escape. Yeah, I mean, how can she get killed if the killer is locked with, locked inside in the Rex room? That doesn't make any sense. How can they make their escape? In other words, this is a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder. When you break down this kind of case murder mystery, there's 4 basic types. What? The first type when the locked room is created after the actual crimes is committed. Oh, okay. So which means it happened before the door is locked, and it simply means the killer committed his crime, then thought some special methods still shield the room. Basically, including using a string. Okay, there's no string around here anyway. Well, I never checked it yet, but I don't think there's using a string here. Yeah, we have to check the door anyway. If you say that we need to check the door for verification. The second type is when the door is locked already exists before the crimes is committed. Oh, okay, so which means that instead the victim tried to lock the door down instead. In this freaking thing, that doesn't make any sense.
In other words,
basically the killer used special contraptions or tools outside to target the victim inside. Okay, so you said that they're using a trap or something? You push a switch and it'll fire a handgun. But there's no gun over here. That doesn't make any sense now. You're shooting an arrow through the gap in the door. Something like that. I think this one is not possible.
However...
But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There's no gun and arrow in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it. Yeah, that makes sense. The third type is the killers stay in the rooms till it's open. So how they can escape by that? They stay hidden, and when the door is locked, they're using confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they show up along with everyone else, and that's that. And the fourth and the final type is when it wasn't actually locked room at all. By that I mean there actually an alternative escape road somewhere in the rooms. I don't see there's... Okay, I need to check the room first before I make this assumption. This can't be happening. Those are the basics, okay? So there are 4 possibilities. It is definitely a top mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. Alright! Oh no. There's an obvious evidence of the blow in the head. Sakura's into feet. Like I said, I can see the shattered glass there. But according to Monoguma's past, she has also vomited blood. Oh yeah, poison. I forgot about that. Yeah, look at this. And you can see the trace of blood on her lips for sure. So we're having a cause her to vomit blood. Maybe getting a hit on her head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood. It doesn't make any sense! No, I don't think that is possible. Not a chance. Yeah, Byakuya. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. This looks like some kind of wrap paper. Huh? Is that... Do you recognize Hina? Well, yeah, I mean, I give it to her. Okay, what do you mean give it to her? That's a candy wrap. Ah! So after we left the nurse office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her to calm it down a little, okay? So, you will give that candies to Sakura? I found the big box up in the warehouse. I really like them. Okay, you don't need to cry. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I make sure nobody else could get their hand on them. But I want Sakura to get a chance to try it once for herself. That's why I gave it to her. Ah, Hina. A shadow glass is all red. So this must mean has been the original has been a bottle. Yeah, it's a bottle. Yeah, a shadow bottle. Huh? There's something else on the grounds near the near the glass. Oh, a chess piece. Is it Monoguma figures? That bottle we found down that shattered all over the place from this freaking bottles? Yeah, it looks like it, isn't it? I mean, the bottle is the appearance just like it's from this bottle over here. There are two missings inside each bottle. Is some kind of Monoguma spigot. Perfect. So which means it fits that description of Monoguma bottles, if you will. Okay. A Monoguma bottle. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things little by little. What do you mean by that? Monokuma's bottle is sitting on the shelf. Okay, so what's the difference between that? Oh, the chest piece that we found on the ground. Okay, that makes sense. Monokuma's figure we found on the ground. There's a red shadow of glass, which probably started out as a bottle. Which would mean Sakura has been hit in the head with Monokuma's bottle, right? So I think it is safe to say that Monokuma's bottle was a weapon. Pretty sure of that. I mean, it's so obvious. I mean, if you cannot figure it out, you're stupid. We already know who did. What are you saying? You know we don't.
I won't forgive
But
you.
yeah, Toko and Hiro. Are you sure? I mean, why are you so sure about that? You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. After I went into Noah's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me, wait, she would leave a note for each of them. Left a note? She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon, Monokuma says she died right around then. I'm telling you the truth. I hear right from Sakura herself. So which means three of them is the main three suspects. But are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure she has been poisoned. Maybe this might be good to confirm what I heard with the three of them directly. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out interesting. Stop saying that interesting! I hate that thing! But what if who would do what it said? The risk being killed by the monster. By that monster. She's not a monster, you douche. So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shred and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. I hate this guy. Okay, thanks. What a dickhead. There's a person in front of the magazine shelf. Maybe she vomited blood over here. Why is it so far away from where she dead? Okay. It's a handprint. Ah, okay.
Why?
What are handprints doing here? I don't know. Maybe someone in here, locked themselves in. And it left a handprint in all the dust.
It's true.
And it looks quite fresh too. Oh, it's fresh? Okay, so which means someone's been there quite a while. Maybe the killer hid in here until the locked room was opened, wouldn't you think? Into all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Oh, so you talk about... Okay, that doesn't make any sense too. Unfortunately, that's not possible. What? Why not?
Hey.
Think back before we opened the door. We looked inside the room, right? Oh, it was open already! God. So there's no way someone would hidden in there until after we open the door. What does this handprints mean? I don't know too, but we have to find out in the class trial. I shared something against the doorknob, so we couldn't get the door open. Oh, I see. There's no evidence that some kind of string mechanism would be used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair has any special done to it. Special anything done to it. Okay. Special anything done to it. There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance of the room.
So...
It was like a protein drink and it's empty. What? Sakura's must drink it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. It's all labeled on it. It says chem A2. Oh, so which means this is from chem lab? So which means we have to go ahead and check the chem lab to see what's going on there.
Just a second.
But that's strange. What do you mean that's strange? Huh,
Hey.
It is. Do you see scattered around the can? Yeah, I literally can see glass underneath it. What do you mean by that? Part of the window where I broke in inside.
Correct.
But they ain't just scattered around. The can, they're also underneath it. What do you mean? I can't say for sure yet, but it's probably going want to take it off the note. Okay. What do you mean I need to take a note of this? The door is the only way in and out of the Rex room. The door doesn't have a lock. There's no evidence all kinds of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I didn't see any suspicion about the door itself. So the killer must be creating a locked door from the inside, not from the outside. So what do you mean, not from the outside? So how can they escape? Have you finished your general investigation? Yeah, I think so, for the most part.
So then,
Then you should probably go talk to people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave. I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura asked you to meet with you. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't play dumb, you a-hole. Kyoko already told me she had asked to meet with him, okay? What? She wanted to meet with Master too? I just said too. Oh, well, so which mean Sakura invite you. You got her note, right? But I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Check something about how Sakura wants to meet with you. What? How do you know that? Hina told us. But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. How do you know that? Already told me herself. Okay. That she asked Yakuya and Toko to come too. Wait a second. When did Sakura tell you that? What? Oh well. You messed up too. You messed up. When she asked me to meet with her, of course. But did she write you a note? Yeah, I know she...
How about that?
She gave it to me in person and she happened to mention to others. What the hell are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense too. So then you went and meet with Sakura?
You got it all wrong!
No way, I totally didn't. What are you talking about? And I would never do that. Why? I mean, what you said, you met her before, right? The last time I saw Ogi, when Hina was hurt and I took her to the nurse office. Wait a second. What are you talking about? Sakura left the note way before that. I mean, after all of that. What do you mean? You contradict yourself right now. This guy is such a bad liar.
Don't look at me!
I haven't seen her ever. No, I'm not trusting you at all. Well, I'm here. Could you show me the note she gave you? Oh yeah, I do see it right here. Let's see, okay?
Hey, come on!
Sorry, like I don't have it anymore. Oh boy. Oh boy! He put his hand back into his pocket. Okay. But when he did, I saw something flatter on the ground. Something has planned out in Hiro's pocket. Wait a second. Is this Sakura or candy wrapper?
Huh?
Ah, sorry, it's a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Trash?
What?
Anyway, I can't deny they okay, I asked him to meet me, but I never went. Okay. Why are you so scared all of a sudden? Hiro said that it was just a trash, but it's not a trash at all. It's the evidence here. I need to go to the chem lab to see the protein can. Yes. Makoto, did you have your eyes on the chem lab too? Yeah, because of the freaking protein can. It looks like the sheets have been connected to each other to make one giant shell. That the powder has been spilled in front of the shell. You can see it down there, right? These are footprints. And there's only in front of the left shell. Interesting. We may need to snatch out the floor plan. What the hell, the floor plan? Doesn't make any sense. And before long, I drew up a sketch of the room. Okay. Okay, that's pretty nice drawing. It would appear that whoever left the footprints has only business at the leftmost shell. They came in and went straight to the shell, did whatever they had to do, and then left. This footprint must be.
It's certainly
Makoto,
possible.
Are they yours? What do you mean? No, I'm not. No, it's not.
What?
Are you okay, my dude? Well, you just accused me for some reason. Okay, then let me see your shoe and I'll confirm your side by myself. I see yours appears to be too big. So it's not me, right? Unfortunately, I must admit this ain't your footprint. There's a... Wait a second. It's a poison. Whoa, be careful to step on this because it's poison. It's like a bottle has a label on it, chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? Stop saying interesting! I was on first floor this morning checking things out, and at that point this room wasn't like this. That's why I could say it only has been around the time of the incident, okay? It must be related to the case somehow. The protein drink I found in the Rex room probably came from this shelf. Wait a second. You can't see a freaking poison next to the protein. Sakura drink the protein, but it's not protein, it's poison. Literally, you can see that chem C4 over there, C9 over there. It's a freaking poison. You can see the label, which means all of this thing can be an accident. There's one bottle here that labels chem C9. So someone have put it here on accident. Alright, let's go to chem C then. On this shell, there's a bunch of dangerous chemicals. Yeah, it can be poison. It looks like it's split into 3 sections. Section A is dietary supplements. Section B has vegans, and Section C has lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from Section A, but that concerns me that the Section A there was a bottle with label from Section C. Yeah, it can't cause by accident here. So it looks like someone left some footprints in the powder. Based on the position of the prints, whoever was only went to the left side of the shell. So which means they never go to Section A, to Section B and Section C. But why the lethal poison make itself to the Section A? If you're not stepping around in Section C and to get poison and put it into the in Section A without leave any footprints here. Ooh, I don't even know what is going on here. So I had to go to the restroom then. But still, it doesn't make any sense here. So Sakura, how is your investigation going? Oh yeah, it's going smoothly. I think it's Hiro who killed Sakura. Well, I made some progress on my own. What do you mean progress? Sakura's bodies and the shell of magazines? What do you mean? And Monokuma's bottles. 3 of them I need to check. You say that, right? According to Kyoko, there's still something being discovered from Sakura's body. More importantly, look there, okay? Her shoes.
Correct.
You can see yellow powder on her. Instead, yeah, I can see that. That powder is clue number 1. The next is the wound on her head. Look carefully.
It's true.
Actually, even tell you that it's incredibly difficult to spot. Let me just explain, okay? It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow. What do you mean a single blow? But instead, we see 2 blows in the head. There's one more interesting thing. Both of her hands are spotless. What do you mean both hands are spotless? There are absolutely no trace of blood on neither one. What do you mean? Why her hand? Why you need to wash her hand anyways? Kyoko is a set magazine on the stairs. Hidden clue of some kind. Clue. Oh, it's upside down. This is Toko. So Toko killed her? Okay, the thing that I want to know is this a dying message? Or maybe something else? It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. Okay. Wait a second, way before you said that Sakura's hands, both hands, don't have any kind of blood on it. Is this a really dying message? If it's true, there's gonna be a blood on her hand, right? Just like Sayaka, a dying message, but it's weird. Hey, is that say Toko, right? Yeah, it says that. Yeah, it looks like it.
What the heck?
That she's killer, right? We cannot say like that. Let's conclude evidence, right? We can't use it to corner the killer. No, you cannot use that. I think Kyoko says she found new clues in one Monokuma's bottles. So did you figure it out? Yeah, I did figure it out. About the, 2 of the bottles are missing, so... Makoto, are you stupid? You literally can see 2 of them is missing, right? Actually, there's one more thing about Monokuma's bottles that bothers me. I would like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? An experiment?
Anyway.
Can you gather all those pieces of broken Monokuma's bottle, trying to get smaller pieces too? Anyway, I need to get something from the kid now while I'm gone. I'm trying to gather us up all the glass, okay? With that, Kyoko left the room. I took a broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottles pieces. Sorry to keep you waiting.
So then...
Oh, you're back, okay? I got a scale from the chem lab. We are gonna use it to compare weights. What do you mean compare weights? Compare weights? What off? The pieces of glasses you'll collect. And one of the Monokuma's bottles are still intact. First, let's compare the weight of 2 normal Monokuma's bottles. Okay. Ah, it's equal. Okay, it's balanced.
In other words,
which just mean Monokuma's bottle weighs about the same weight. Okay, which makes sense. The Monokuma's figures inside are basically the same, and nothing could really affect the weight. Wait a second, I know what you're trying to do, Kyoko. In the beginning, you said that there's 2 blows in Sakura's head, right? And another thing is that there's 2 Monokuma's bottles are missing, right? And you want me to gather all those glasses around the ground over there to weight it and confirm it that it is true or not that 2 Monokuma's bottles are used to smash Sakura's skull open. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you want to confirm it.
So then.
Now, here will come important part.
So then.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to say, you might... Okay, this is really heavy. This is more heavy than you think. So which means that, yeah, it's confirmed that 2 Monokuma's bottles used to smash Sakura's head, okay? Yeah, that you make sense. I know what I'm trying to say. Man, this is a really smart thing to do. It's all on you, okay? I know what you're trying to say here. Oh my god, it's a class trail time. It is still only half solved, so which means we cannot solve the lock room. Oh my god, we're gonna die here. Alright, everyone's here. You cannot blame someone like that. I mean, it's still possible that they are the killer, but there are 2 main clues here that I found out. Is that accident or suicide? These 2 can help me to break the lock room mystery. That's it. Only these 2. Alright, so the current vote to the 4th time, the deadly judgment, the deadly deception, the deadly betrayal, the deadly riddles, the deadly defense, the deadly fate, the deadly claw trial. Alright, let's do this.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
Oh, my camera is broke. Oh my god, okay, it's run out of battery, so I cannot... A murder weapon.
We already know who did it.
Shut up!
Whoa! Deja vu.
Shut up!
Is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Oh my god. But she must have some reason to believe that. Oh yeah, Aroy's account, so...
You hated her.
Nope.
Is that it?
That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
What?
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
Nope. Not
No, that's wrong. Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and that was right before she died.
A pocket trash.
I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Okay.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
Pocket trash.
No, that's wrong. Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember?
Uh-huh.
It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots?
Yep.
That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura. Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
Oh.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura. It's the only explanation.
Yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
Wait, Hina just gave it to Sakura, right?
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
Because Sakura could have only gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know is that Hina, I don't think so, when Sakura got the cat candy. Yep!
I got it! I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it!
Ooh!
Oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that? But we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me!
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious!
Oh my god, that's not good.
It's not just normal hostility! You're the real culprit! I even have proof!
Okay.
Proof? What are you talking about?
Oh, wait. What is going on
I'm
here?
talking about her shining message. At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right?
Uh-huh.
It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
Because I don't think that Hiro can get into the crime scenes anyway. Because, like I said, Hina doesn't want 2 of them to get inside that freaking room. No, that's you contradicting
Hiro,
yourself again.
hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah.
when we found Ogre's body.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime.
Yeah, that's what I
So
said.
it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Interesting. Hold on. When Kyoko found the magazine's dying message in there. On!
I got it! Kyoko,
On.
you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it.
Okay.
I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense.
Magazine dying message.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
Okay.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
Found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
Here we go.
No, that's wrong. When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby.
Yep.
That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then.
Oh my god.
Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
No, because look at her hand. No blood.
I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
No.
100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
I'm not sure with that. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. Okay, let's play the hangman then. Oh, now there's a Bluetooth battle. Okay.
Show me the
Kyoko
proof.
explanation samurai. Let's
Should
do
prove
it.
it. I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger.
Yep.
Both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Say what?
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
So, what do you mean?
He admits it.
Why would you write something like that?
Yep.
Because I killed her!
What? You what? No, that's too fast. No, there's no, I don't believe it. I don't freaking believe that it's gonna end quickly like this. I don't believe it.
Please, just let me explain what happened. I
Okay.
got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like
Okay.
it said. And when I got
Okay.
there,
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? Asking a lot of people to meet up as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help giving you some energy. Oh, sure, thanks.
and that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
Okay, this is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I
What?
heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me.
Okay.
She was gonna kill me and make her escape.
Ooh.
So of course I freaked out, and then
Okay.
I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head.
Okay.
I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening.
Okay.
Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over,
Okay.
I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I
Okay.
wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
Wait, did you just say only one? Use only Monokuma bottles to knock her out? Only one? I think there's gonna be another killer who finished the job.
That's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
There's so many things that I need to discover.
We're ready to vote now, right?
No.
We know who did it.
No.
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 I think there's more to Hiro's story.
Yep.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
Yep.
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain.
Yeah, why magazine was hidden?
I got it!
Yeah, why magazine was hidden?
That's true.
That's what it is.
Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
Yep.
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf.
Okay.
Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Oh,
Really?
He's lying. He's gotta be lying. lying?
I don't see any
Nope.
reason he would lie now.
Yes,
After
I don't
already
think that.
confessing to the crime.
Yep.
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
Who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Oh, said Toko.
I got it! It had to be Toko, right? Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Uh-huh.
Right, Toko?
Hiro just admitted it!
Yeah.
That's right.
That's
I
right.
killed her.
No, you didn't.
You did.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
Yes.
Tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
Okay.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby,
Okay.
and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Oh, they're right.
Yeah, just once. Yeah, just once.
All right. So this one.
swap.
God damn it.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
2?
Yep.
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Okay.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head?
Oh, easy.
She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
Yep.
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves.
Yeah, missing 2 of them. 2 of them
There's
is missing.
something
Yeah.
very suspicious about those bottles.
2 of them.
After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf,
Yep.
and we found pieces of a bottle on the ground,
Okay.
along with the chess piece it had inside.
Oh.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
Yes.
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
Yep.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy.
The scale. The freaking
If
scale,
you
right?
look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Okay. The weight. Here's the object of Monokuma's because inside each bottle is holding. Here's the chess pieces. Yep, it's true. Oh, Sorry. God damn it.
That's it! The chess pieces!
Yes, it is.
Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
Yes.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
I never play chess, so I don't know what the hell you're saying.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
Ooh, yeah, I remember the night.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you?
Yep.
Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen,
the
the rook,
rook.
knight, bishop, and pawn.
Okay. So,
What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4.
where's the queen and the knight?
And on the ground was the knight.
Okay.
Oh.
So the queen?
So the queen is missing.
Yep.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene.
So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's
Okay.
still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
Because of the weight.
How is it clear?
Because
Think
of the
about
weight.
what state the missing bottle must have been in.
It was broken?
I got it!
Okay, here we go.
The bottle must have been broken
Yep.
Makes you so sure.
because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Okay.
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just 1 broken bottle at the scene.
Yep.
And what is this evidence?
The scale. Yeah, here we go.
I got it!
All right, got full
Earlier,
too.
Kyoko
Okay, that's
and
good.
I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
We can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces.
Why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
Second attacker. That's what it is.
The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it
Okay.
look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko?
Oh my god.
And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
But there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way!
Yep.
You killed her! I'm sure of it! Plus, I just remembered something that proves it. It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was
Okay.
kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever.
Okay.
So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room. Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room.
Okay.
I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
Oh, so she hide in the freaking locker.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
No.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
In the locker.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous.
To be a freaking locker, the new elements has been added to the bullet bag. Oh my god! There's gotta be a different kinds of bullet, right? Okay, I have to choose.
That's enough.
This should prove it.
Yep. My god, I hate this freaking game.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we?
Okay.
That'll clear everything up.
How?
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Okay.
She just straight up admitted it.
He is her master, so that's why.
Then you killed Sakura!
No, I swear, there's no way.
Out
Okay.
with it.
I probably did kill her.
Oh, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Yeah.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on.
Okay.
So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes.
And I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well,
Okay.
that's awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you
Okay.
did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling.
Ooh.
And when I turned around,
What is it? Oh.
there was Sakura covered in blood and staring right at me.
Okay.
When I saw that blood, I
I
fainted.
faint. Okay.
Right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Huh? What? Oh.
It was your fault after all.
But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. So I opened my eyes to see
Okay. Oh.
splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that.
Okay.
And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I
Okay.
guess was a bottle.
And when
What?
it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman. If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem.
Okay.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Well then,
Yep.
that's that. Let's start the vote.
No, please don't.
No.
No.
Not quite yet.
Not quite. It's not. We'll not get all the evidence out. God damn it.
Not yet? Why not yet?
We still have more evidence.
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed. Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it. Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted.
I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did
Okay.
the attack take place?
Right where I woke up!
Wait,
I killed her there in front of the shelf!
killed her there in front of the shelf.
I killed her there in front of the shelf!
Yeah, that's doesn't
No,
make any sense.
wrong. We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
Because of the blood?
I got it!
Yeah, because of the blood.
Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf.
Okay.
The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Okay.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on
Okay.
now, look at me! I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors!
Then what's the deal?
Is she moved on her own again? And she locked everything? She think that, oh yeah, she gonna end this. So which means she did everything on her own.
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
The biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still
Yep.
has yet to be explained.
I think she did it on her own.
Oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
That doesn't make any sense.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
I'm gonna die, guys. I'm gonna die.
I got it!
I'm gonna die after this.
Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside.
The locker was
And
open.
at that point, the locker was already open.
Yes.
So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
That's because you're overlooking vital information.
Oh, you said hey, she had been poisoned, isn't it?
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So
Okay.
you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
Okay, so I think she suicide herself. So in this chapter, there's no culprit.
I can't think of anything other than the shot.
Yeah, here we go.
No, that's wrong. According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood.
Yeah, vomited
I think
blood.
we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
If that's all it
No,
was,
I don't think
the
so.
file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
So you're a detective. I think she is the ultimate detective.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely,
Poison.
Sakura was poisoned.
Yep.
Poisoned?
Yes.
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake. Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her. Key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor. There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
Yep.
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it. The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C.
Okay.
In section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
There was the same shell on the supplements. Supplement I'm positive is section A.
I got it!
It's section A.
The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives? Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
Who's the culprit then?
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
Master!
Okay.
That tastes awful.
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
I don't think it's poison.
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
What are you talking about?
It's protein.
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Oh.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Okay.
Sure. Do whatever you like.
It's protein powder.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which
Okay.
makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
Who ever have an idea putting a protein inside a poison bottle? That controversy. The poisons must have been. Could it be? Oh my god, there's so many of them. Okay, I think the first one is protein. Oh, it's drink. God damn it.
The poison must have been poured into the protein can.
Yes.
If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So
Oh.
the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do
Someone
was hand her
switched
something
this.
there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
I don't know what
I
the hell
got
is
it.
going on here.
You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
Protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison. That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
Okay. You said the footprint, right? It's this one, right?
I got it!
Yeah, here we go. I found. Yeah.
Footprints left behind in front of the shelf.
Here we go.
That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
Yep.
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem.
Okay.
All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
Okay.
It was me.
Oh. Hina.
The footprints. They're mine.
What?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Okay.
Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
Why?
Just as I suspected.
Oh, I was shocked there.
The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it.
Okay.
And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Hina. Hina.
I got it!
No doubt with it.
Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
Expect me, yeah.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Just...
Okay.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in
Okay.
an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
Uh-huh.
I can't believe it.
What about it
Sorry.
can't you believe?
The two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way.
Okay.
Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us.
Did you really kill Sakura?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She
Okay.
asked me to bring her that protein drink. But
Okay.
when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you
Oh.
switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it all at once. And
Okay.
then
Hold it. I'm not convinced.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you?
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
Okay.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism, but there's
Okay.
still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
The locked
Are
door,
you
right?
talking about the locked room problem?
Hina,
Yep.
if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
well,
Yeah.
that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
Yes.
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Something weird. Okay, that is not good.
Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What
Yes.
doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious.
And
Too
easy.
easy.
Yep.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
That was... I
Okay.
was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Something weird about this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein. Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away, I went to Section C and got the poison.
Okay.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see.
Okay.
Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder.
Wait.
And that's where I switched them.
There is something weird about that. It's not add up at all because if you move from Section C to Section A, there's gotta be a footprint from Section C to Section A. But clearly, Section C and Section B is completely clear.
Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf.
Okay.
And because of that, everything I did got found out.
That story you just told. First, you went to Section C to get the poison,
Uh-huh.
then moved to Section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you
Yep.
went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah. Okay. But if that's true, it's a little strange because you can see it's so clear.
Can you repeat that
C.
series of events one more time?
First, I went to Section C.
Footprint in the powder. Yep.
That's
Here we
when
go.
I moved from Section C to Section...
Here we go.
No,
That's what I
it's
want to
wrong.
know.
You said you went to get the poison from Section C, and that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Uh-huh.
But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A.
They're from Section A itself.
That contradicts what you just said.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, that
no.
can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
I was nervous, so I don't notice her left a footprint. Okay, here we go.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Oh.
Well,
You lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look
Oh.
at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious.
Oh. Yeah,
The
you
powder
can see
had
that.
already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So
Okay.
you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
well,
You see?
see...
What the?
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account.
What?
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
Okay.
Evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure?
Wait.
After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
Oh.
Did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me.
Okay.
I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue.
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
I found this.
Okay. A glass?
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle, and the
Okay.
hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you.
Ooh.
So, thank you for that.
But, what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Makoto, why don't you explain it?
Huh? Me?
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
It's from the window doors of the Rex room. Alright, that's what it is. Yep, here we go.
It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
Yes.
Window?
The window we
protein.
broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
Of course, that leads to another question.
Okay.
How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Okay, where was it the bottle of poison has been when I broke to the Rex room window? It was still in section A.
I got
That's what it is. She told us about
the
it. I
bottle
was so
of poison
dumb.
was left on the shelf in the chem lab.
Yeah.
That is what you said, right, Hina?
She just left. She just left the thing. Yeah, she just left it.
And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room.
Oh.
It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there.
Oh.
That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
So which means that someone blended this already. Oh.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you
Okay.
say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that.
Okay.
But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Okay.
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
No, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay, so nobody moved this.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come
Ooh.
on! How can you say that? How can you know what I don't know?
Proves that someone brought the protein can to the Rex room after it was opened.
When it comes to that protein can, until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
Someone planted it there after we got the door open?
It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
Oh, okay.
No, that's wrong.
It works.
You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Yep.
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in.
Oh,
What about it?
Because of the protein drink on top of the shattered glass. Oh.
Those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can.
Yep.
We also found pieces underneath the can.
Yeah, someone planned this.
What?
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
Yep.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko,
All right.
earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass. As
Yep.
long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison and
Yes.
not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched. And as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
if that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No,
Ooh.
that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing
Oh.
exactly what it was.
Oh.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All
Makes
she
sense.
had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
Yep.
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was?
Yep, like I said, she always talk about she's trying to end this all the time. It is true that she was trying to suicide.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We
Okay.
need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
Yeah, who?
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the Rex room. It's Sakura.
I got it!
She's the one who did it.
I think it was Sakura herself.
Yep.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you
Yep.
talking about? There's no way!
It's Sakura.
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
No, it's not like Sakura definitely went to the section C. Kyoko already showed me the evidence I need. Now I need to hit Hina with it.
Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took
This should prove it.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
Yep.
It did?
Yes.
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura. What else could it be but the powder from the chem lab? Sakura must have been standing right there where the
She
powder was
spilled.
spilled.
Yep.
So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but
It's
Sakura. And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing. Which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself.
Yes.
But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep.
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me! The poison!
You tried to buy it.
I killed her!
No.
You didn't kill her.
Well, that killed Sakura. There's the only way to explain it. You said herself, right?
Here's my answer.
Yep. You said herself.
The one who killed Sakura
What's
was
herself?
Sakura herself.
Suicidal. Yep.
What? The killer was
Yep.
Sakura?
Yep.
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
Yes.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
Like I said, I already know in the first place.
But when
Yep.
you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura
No
went and
culprit
got the
here.
poison.
There's no culprit.
She barricaded herself in a room,
Yep.
and she drank it.
Yes, that's what I wanted to say. That is so obvious.
All so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Yes. She the one who
got it.
created
The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that
Hina.
was you, wasn't it, Hina?
Yes.
You did it to
You
throw
know it.
off the investigation,
You
didn't
know it.
you?
You want us to die
When we
also.
found her body, you stayed right there near the door
You want us to die also.
because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to
Oh.
notice anything. And Kyoko was busy checking the body.
Oh.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
I had to get them. Yeah, that's kind of weird here. Why you're not crying, break out crying or something like that? I have to go get others.
You said you were going to go get everyone else, but your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it?
Oh.
Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There,
Okay.
you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the
Wow.
lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
Okay.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room,
I got everyone. Huh? Okay. Yeah. She has been killed. I see.
while everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground.
Ooh.
Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
Yes.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In
Yes.
order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why
Okay.
you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence. The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison, vital pieces of evidence. And yet,
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
Yep.
No! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina.
Let's
It's over.
let's show the timeline to show her that her ignorance is not working anymore.
We have to end this
Okay.
properly.
Yep. She go it first.
Here's exactly
Here we
what
go.
happened. This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room.
Yeah, here we go.
Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others, Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
Yeah, here we go.
And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight.
Okay. Oh my god, there she is.
Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro.
Give her candy. Yeah, give him candy or something like that.
When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked.
Snatch. Yeah, here we go.
Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime.
Yep. Here we
He
go.
took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko.
Toko.
By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her.
Yes. Understand.
But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear,
She read it out and then read that.
she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others.
Yep.
But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the
Upside
magazine
down.
back upside down.
Yeah, she's back.
Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes.
Okay.
She also
fainted.
saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted.
Okay.
This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out.
Attack.
And
Second
just like
time.
Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence.
Oh, here we go.
She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon.
Oh.
But
She's
even after
immortal.
those 2 blows, she was still alive.
Yeah, she's immortal.
So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death?
Suicide. Chemical.
It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab.
Yes.
She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture.
Ooh.
And there, she took her final breath.
Oh my god. So sad.
Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there.
Okay.
We had to smash the door's window to get inside,
She's dead.
but someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide.
Oh.
And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground.
Uh-huh.
And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves, in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort
Is Hina. Sorry, Hina. You're busted.
was you, Hina.
You're busted.
That's the full truth of the case.
Yes.
Sakura
Woohoo.
took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
You want to kill all of us.
That's
What happened?
Yep.
But Makoto, how did you manage to? How were
Well-
you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Kyoko helped me. It's not me, only one who discovered it.
That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case. See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings,
Yes.
it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
About feelings. Yep.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point.
Yep.
Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Yeah, let's
yeah.
do it.
That's right.
It's obvious. It's really obvious. Am I right?
Okay.
You're right. Yeah, that's right. Why did you try to cover up what happened? That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, the reason Sakura's died is because all you pushed her into a corner. No, but I didn't.
You should have been the one to die.
You were gonna take us all with you? We were told for our sins. God damn it! You're not Jesus. You still don't understand? Let me explain. Do you realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me this. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it my own hand. Oh, so this is a suicide note. I found it on the ground in front of the Rex room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Oh. Sakura got mad and stormed out the nurse's office. Sakura, calm down. You don't need to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down. Oh my god. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault. After all, it's not your fault. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You're trying to protect me, but because of me.
I can't forgive this!
My closest friend got hurt. Oh god damn it. Sakura, because of me, my friend are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. She thought everything was her fault, which is why she wanted to find some ways to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can. Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry. I just wanted to talk to. Listen, don't do it. If they are all gang up on you at once, even you, please don't think of things like that. They are not my enemy.
They're friends.
There's my. Oh my god. Oh, I'm start crying right now. She completely believed in all of us. And yet.
Why?
And yet. Someone smashed. Yes. Yes. You're trampling all over her feelings, and you did the unthinkable. No, that was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it misunderstanding without asking a single question. You're trying to kill her. That's what her suicide note means. So instead of waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's how far you pushed her. Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina,
Hina, you okay?
have a favor to ask.
Okay.
Huh?
A favor?
Some protein.
I would like some protein. Yeah, I got it. Just hang on. I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. When I went to chem lab, going to the protein she asked for, when I got there, I saw the powder. And that, when I realized, I saw that someone taking something from the poison cell, Sakura. I ran back to the restroom as fast as I could. By the time I got there, it was already too late. She is gone. Sakura,
Please.
let me in, please. Open the door.
Why?
Why? Why did she have to die? Oh my god. This is sad. You all blamed her. I tried to protect her and suffer for it, and that just added to the weight she had to carry. We killed her, all of us. People like you shouldn't be allowed to live. Oh my god. Sakura died hating all of us. I want to free her of her regrets.
Hey!
I'm sorry to interrupt that. Oh, fuck God. It's just taking too long. Long. Do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What are you saying? Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What do you mean shaky? Last Testament Sakura Origami. What the hell is going on here?
Of course.
Isn't obvious?
Yep.
The suicide note Sakura's... Okay. But Hina already...
Too bad.
Oh! I wrote that one. I wrote that one. It must be all, baby. What? This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina to put in her room. You lied to me? It didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. Oh! Makes sense. Did I affect the outcomes of the class trial? Yeah, you did, you douchebag. What did she write in her real suicide note? My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate doing it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish. Okay?
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
Okay? It was our first night in the strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
Oh, that makes sense. You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family was watched over it for 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch, so even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it.
Okay.
That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I make a mistake of giving it to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
Oh, they were probably worried that until the first murder has happened, nothing could move forward. But what neither the mastermind not expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reach another statement.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina,
Okay.
my resolve began to weaken.
Oh. Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of stumbling to the mastermind. More than anything.
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
Oh, that's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura fight the
I've
mastermind.
made a decision. I will no
Yes.
longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision.
Okay.
I'm going to resist you.
Oh. Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which makes everyone else hate her.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you.
Oh.
That's what I had in mind.
Oh, but unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me.
Oh.
Which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
Oh. My betrayal brought suspicions, disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
No, you're not. I have an obligation to get this situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I will do as I am told and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is
Yourself.
myself.
Yes. If the mastermind demands that I kill someone, when that someone will be me, then my dojo will be saved, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflicts among you dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life. Oh, that's sad.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
Oh, that's real sad. I never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Then Sakura didn't feel concerned. She didn't die hating us. She wanted to stop us from fighting. To protect us, she didn't end her own life because she was weak. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. Oh.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
Okay. The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can, to ruin the mastermind's plan, if I keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I had chosen, and you can use this note to bring to the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro for my behalf. I can't tell anyone because my plan while I'm alive, but I want you to understand why I'm doing this.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible.
Oh god.
Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else.
I'm sad.
No matter what, just survive.
Oh god. This is sad!
But...
This is... I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. Die so you guys wouldn't trying to kill each other, but almost end up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death has no purpose at all. Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
Huh? First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. Plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Yes, because he'll make us remember. We are not enemies that we hate each other. We are friends, and who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. That's not how this is supposed to go. Oh yeah, it is. Your enemy is each other. No, not. We're not. He's absolutely right about that. What do you mean? Lovely Byakuya, you understand, don't you? Oh my god, are you freaking dumb? This is a life or death elimination, I hate you. The only way to survive is to win. Which is why I'm voting out of the game. What? So now you're joining our side? Did you just say that? Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own life to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the other has to cast aside their fear of this game.
Don't make me repeat
There
myself.
is no point to participating in this game which has lost their sense of excitement. Now he joined back to our side. You freaking idiot. Now you see the reality. Holy freak, man. We are back together. What? Thank you, Sakura. You are a goddess. Now can you say that Sakura's death seems no meaning? No, she sacrificed herself. Now she is become my goddess. How boring. I'm still gonna be the one having fun time, okay?
What the heck?
Having the fun time. The fun time? It is the moment you have been waiting for. Punishment time.
What?
Wait. Sakura's already killed. What the hell is going on here? So it's special punishment of special guest. What? Special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got.
What?
It's punishment time.
What is going on? Who is this? Wait, is it Chihiro? Oh, it's alter ego. Oh, that's not good. You motherfucker! God damn it! You son of a bitch! Alter ego. You motherfucker. I will murder that guy. Oh my god, I'm gonna murder that guy so badly, man.
Phew.
You, that is really I don't want to read anymore. I just want to get out of here and go to chapter 5 and fucking murder this bitch. How dare you! That was my friend. How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
Huh? You were a friend with laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friend with the baseball? You motherfucker! Stop saying that freaking Leon guy. Come on. Shut the hell up. It wasn't just a laptop. He was my friend. And you killed him. Bottom line is, it's got in my way. It's trying to find things out all sneaky. So you'll finally notice him. Oh.
Actually...
Finally? No. I knew about it from the very beginning. Oh. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were using and analyzing data. I knew exactly how it was all gonna play out from the start. Oh my god. We cannot hide from this freaking idiot. Well, I mean, the data in that laptop, it was, I guess you can call it a gift from me to you, okay? So of course I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking to the network was too personal. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this. I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
Yep.
Yeah, there's still a bit more left of Sakura's note. One other thing, Hina. There's something I would like you to tell others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of the school. The mastermind has done something to us. What? I think that they're all done is. Oopsie daisy, that was so close one. Another word that will be playing in the spoiler territory. Oh my god, so someone implanted something in our body. Okay, I don't want to ruin a surprise, so... Wait, what's this?
What?
What is this now?
What?
There's one last line in the note, and let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what! And that's seriously it. What? Huh? Now? What is some loser, huh? She won't lay down and die. She'll fight you? Well, whatever, who cares? You guys will go try and get some rest, you know. The mastermind did something to us. Kyoko says something like that before, didn't she? Yeah, she did that. Did the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? Maybe. And if we had tried to leave the school, the sensor going off and the bomb explodes? I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that. Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it. But the night still wasn't over for me. A boy. I couldn't hear a boy. What? What is boy? Wake up. Who want to leave me up? Who is this?
Kyoko?
How can you get in my freaking room?
Yes, it's me.
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
How can you get in?
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. Why? Oh, I see. Wait, but my door... It was unlocked. You are unbelievable careless. Oh. It was unlocked. You are serious?
Hey.
What time is it?
Correct.
3 o'clock in the morning, of course. Oh. 3 a.m.? I have a favor I need to ask. I need to... What? What favor? What's your favor? Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? Okay? I'm not going to lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered. The data center on the 4th floor. Oh, I'll meet you there. Okay. Without other words, she was gone. But I thought it was locked. Kyoko not here. That's weird. She said is she maybe inside already? Of course. I cannot open it. I didn't open it. I tried again. It must be locked. Data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
Oh, what are you doing up, mister? Oh. Jeez! Break into the locked door is incredibly prohibited. Don't got you know? I didn't broke it. No, wait, I didn't break it. What the frick are you talking about? It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. I even get tired, you know? Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a rocket? What? Kyoko? Now you too?
You guys?
Whatever the two of you, just get to bed. I am positively exhausted from the car ride. Fuck you, man.
It's true.
Sure, you got it? Come on, Makoto, let's head back. What?
Hey,
Didn't you hear me? We are leaving. What was all about just now? She locked me out and makes me go to the data center, which just so happened to be blocked. And then she'll show up late, and will leave me without checking a single thing. Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of the conversation. Just like always, but...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
What? Are you talking about Mukuro Ibusawa? Who is that?
Mukuro Ikusaba,
Ikusaba. Who is that?
the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Oh, that's what I wanted to know.
The one they call the ultimate despair.
Oh,
Watch out for her.
okay. How she knows that? What the frick is... What is her ultimate skill? Who is... Wait. Oh, yeah, there's one more. Okay, here we go. It's still 7 students around here because there's one more. Alright, so I had to end this video over here. Thank you guys so much for watching in this episode. It's really a strange episode. And it's one of the most saddest episode of all time. The entire chapter 1 until chapter 4. Chapter 4 is one of the saddest one of all time. I still pretty weird about Mukuro Ikusaba because she's the ultimate despair. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you really enjoyed this. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.